In an exclusive interview with Nagaland News Network, the Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland, T.R. Zeliang, said that the ENPO issue should be resolved at the earliest, but also it should be resolved with the Naga political issue and not one hindering the other for solution. Let's have a look at the exclusive interview. Naga peace political issue. Sir, you have been visiting the center along with our chief minister and many other leaders of the state as well. What is the status right now on this, and what is the center saying, or what are they saying over and over again that is now still no solution?
No, see, to be very frank, we are not part of the negotiation. We facilitate. We are the facilitator. So we always apprise interlocutor, home minister, to expedite at the earliest. We keep on insisting our nationalist workers, both the group, 7 NNPG and NSNIM as well, that to come together and work out the common formula so that Government of India also can arrive at a final conclusion. So we are trying our best, but it depends on Government of India how to come out with the concrete formula to resolve this long pending issue. So it depends on the two negotiating group, but it is purely depends on the Government of India. So in between this and then this ENPO statehood demand also has come up, and I think they are determined to resolve this issue also. So side by side, Naga issue also should be resolved. That was our demand, and we keep on insisting. The two issues should be resolved together. One should not stand on the way of the other problem. So that was our request.
So in connection to this ENPO as well, the Autonomous Council, that was said that they will be given the Autonomous Council. So do you think that is what is going to suffice for the Eastern Nagaland, sir, being an Autonomous Council, considering a lot of other factors are there involving the state of Nagaland as well, sir?
No, we have no issue to provide this autonomous council to ENPO. The state government cabinet has already recommended. Only there are some problem which has disturbed the minds of the other Naga people, that demanding for amendment of 371A, that has created some confusion. But we have clarified during our meeting with the Home Minister and A.K. Misra in Delhi during our last visit. We have already clarified. And the stand of government is also very clear that before the final agreement is inked, that the state government will be consulted. Then only they will go back to ENPO. So that such amendment of Article 371A should not take place without the consent of the state government. And the people don't want that this act to be amended. So I hope that the government of India understood. And the Home Minister also assured us that nothing will be done without the knowledge of state government. So people should not accuse each other, or people should not misunderstand the situation that ahead of us now.
We have seen a lot of this happening in our neighboring state of Assam when the certain areas got the Autonomous Council, and many insurgent groups in Assam, when they got the council, the separate Autonomous Council, they've given up arms. So do you think this is going to be demanded from the center for ENPO areas?
Yeah, once the problem is resolved, then there's no question of picking up the arms again. So once it is resolved, it should be resolved forever. I don't think there is a problem with Budo or Karbi. As long as government of India stand by the commitment or stand by the agreement, there should not be any problem. Once the problem is resolved, it should be a long-term peace, and it should not be a short-term. So to have permanent peace, both sides should keep the commitment. The agreement should be upheld from both sides. Then we don't expect any more problem. People want peace. People want development, progress. And government of India should also look at that angle, permanent peace, not not a short time peace. So I think once the agreement is entered between the two parties, we should respect the agreement from both sides.
Why do you think this came about, sir? The Eastern Nagaland wanting their own separate state, sir, because of the stepmotherly treatment they've been saying, the negligence that the state government of Nagaland has been giving towards them, sir. So do you think they have every right, and do you agree that they have been neglected for a very long time?
No,
Who do you think is to blame for the development?
no, see, uh, of course, they might have good number of demand and grievances placed before the government of India and the state government. But as far as I understand, yes, that negligence or ignorance of the people on development front and educational front, I think they are far behind others. So they have a lot of grievances, and the demand is a genuine demand. So we should all look at the angle of this development, infrastructure development, then advancement of the education system, and then the people can progress. So we should think about the development to be at par with the rest of the country. That should be our objective. Besides that, if we go into other issues, or if we bring up other issue, it will complicate the issue. Otherwise, this EMPO area, everybody accept that they are backward. They are not at par with other district in the state itself. So the demand is genuine, and government of India is determined to consider their demand. I think we should all support this.
Lastly, sir, one question. I think in everybody's mind, this is the center has said that the government of Nagaland should be consulted in regard to any decision making with regard to Eastern Nagaland. So we have a lot of government servants and officials from Eastern Nagaland. Now, how is this going to happen later once they get a separate council or a administration or a government, sir? How will the government accommodate? Are they still going to accommodate the Eastern officials, Eastern Nagaland officials?
No, I think either public leaders or government officials coming from this EMPO area, they have equal concern. So they should be prepared to serve their own people also. If we are to bring up our people forward, then the officials also should be prepared to work in their own area and educate their people. Then only we can expect that the progress and development will take place. So they should have a sacrificing spirit to work in their own respective area and serve their own people. They should be happy to do that. With that alone, we can move forward.
That was the Deputy Chief Minister, T.R. Zeliang, talking and speaking with Nagaland News Network today on various issues. He has also spoken about the Naga political issue and ENPO issue. We'll just have to wait for more details on this from the other side as well, from the ENPO areas as well. Esther here with camera person Moa for Nagaland News Network.